Yo, so today I wanted to talk about a very needed, I believe, and relevant subject. Okay. In a world of like crazy information, think about how much access to information we have today. Okay. We have so much information and so many different people's perspectives out there available to us to decipher through and actually make the right decisions for us and our loved ones, right? So it's very important. There's a good quote in the Bible by King Solomon. He says, "In all you're getting, get understanding." Okay, and what this means is understanding, the right decisions to make in certain situations. Okay, based on accurate thinking. And accurate thinking is actually something which is a huge gap in the market, should we say. Like, people don't know how to accurately think. Okay, I like to call it common sense as well. And I didn't get any grades in school, but I believe genuinely I was gifted with the gift of common sense. And what this means is, whoever has your ear has your life. If you buy into someone's opinion, you have to buy into their results. You have to be willing to actually buy into their results. And I was actually speaking to someone today, and he just addressed, he actually brought to the surface a few concerns about the platform that I'm promoting, the business, some of the business mentors that I have today, and the business partners that I have today. He just brought up some concerns, and I shared that you can't have light without dark. Okay, there's always two sides to a story, and if you're gonna bring up something, and I really respected how he actually brought it to the table as well. This young guy is only 18 as well, so shout out to his parents. They've raised him well. The way that we had this conversation today I was actually very impressed, because a lot of people, they get so emotional. And there's a lot of men that act like women, and they make emotional decisions. And they're like, "Oh my God, no! I've heard this. This person has said it's a scam. This person has been accused of this. I've read online that this person has done this and this person has done this." And they just end up just going, "You know what?" And just making a crazy, irrational, emotional decision, which could actually be the wrong decision according to their goals. Okay. So here's how I like to address situations like this. If I've ever got a situation where I'm unsure about some information, okay, maybe I have an opportunity to raise my income. I don't know what it is about the average individual, but whenever there's an opportunity for them to raise their income, they automatically assume that it's a scam. Okay, this is why the word scam can stand for still confused about money. Now, there are scams out there. I believe the definition of a scam is when you put money into something and get nothing in return. It's a scam, right? You go into a coffee shop, you say, "I want coffee." They say, "Fantastic, it's going to be £5." You give them £5, they don't give you the coffee. That's a scam. Okay, you were promised something, it wasn't fulfilled. Okay, so what I like to do is personally, is that anyone that actually, so I've invested a lot of money into my own personal development, okay, into mentorship, into coaching, into traveling around the world, to be in the right room so I can take on board new information, learn new things. And anyone that actually gets started in the platform, yes, okay, they're signing up to the platform, but they're also signing up to me. Okay, and there's a big difference with just signing up to the platform and signing up with me. Okay, because I make sure that my people definitely get their money's worth, because there are too many scams out there, too many false promises, and too many people that say you're going to get XYZ and never deliver. I like to over deliver. Okay, genuinely. First of all, by just being me. Okay, me in itself is an over delivery. Just the fact that you can call me is proof that it's not a scam. Okay, because I'm not saying that to big my head up. I'm saying I know what I'm doing. I know how valuable the information that I'm going to give you is, based on results, based on habits, based on lifestyle. Okay, do you realize how rare it is to find a consistent man in 2024? It's just mind blowing. Okay, so long story short, I said to him, listen, every person in this cafe that we're in right now is completely 100% right. They are. Everyone is right. You're right now with everything that you're saying to me. You are right. Okay. But I'm also right. Okay. Everyone's right. Now, everyone's right. I want you to understand this. Everyone's right now is producing certain results, isn't it? Take a look at your results in your life. You're right. Okay. So you're right today. Your perception, what you think about what I do, what you think about money, what you think about people, what you think is big, what you think is small, what you think is hard, what you think is easy, what you think is passive, what you think is aggressive. What you think about everything is an accumulation of the current results that you are currently experiencing, whether that's in your health and relationship, your health and fitness, your relationships, or the amount of money that you're earning on a monthly basis. You are correct. Okay. Now, here's the question. If you want to increase your results, do you agree that you are going to have to start thinking differently? Yes, cool. I never forget when I looked at one of my first mentors' faces when they started to describe the industry of, network marketing, online, affiliate, multi-level marketing, and she was so excited about it, and I'm looking at it thinking, sounds like a pyramid. It sounds like a scam. It sounds like you're making money off people. And don't forget, when I was thinking those thoughts, guess what I was doing? I was actually being scammed. Okay. I was in a job and I never had my manager sit down next to me and say, how much money do you want to be earning? Here's how you can progress through the company. I was there for 10 years. My income was literally like this. Wasn't even keeping up with inflation. Right? So I was still nowhere near freedom, and I said today in the video that people give up on business ideas, they give up on diets that don't seem to be working, they give up on business ideas that don't seem to be working, they give up on investments that don't seem to be working. But why don't they give up on their jobs that don't seem to be working? Makes sense. Crazy, right? And this is something which is, it's just an interesting subject. But what I'm trying to say is this, guys. If you buy into someone's opinion, you have to buy into their results. And the only people that go online and write negative reviews are absolute losers. You're never going to find anyone who's actually killing it in life, who's genuinely happy with their wife or their husband, genuinely happy with the amount of money that they're earning right now, genuinely happy with their lifestyle, that has gone out their way to write a negative review about XYZ. That's not even the average person's perception. It's actually the below average person's perception. Okay, so I gave him some advice. I said, listen, here's what we're going to do. Here's what you want to do when you're addressing this sort of situation. You want to go to someone who's got the results that you want. Key. That is number one. Okay. And in his case, it's me. And I said to him, here's what you should have done. And next time, whenever you're in the situation before, do this. Okay. So you say, look, I've got these concerns, this concern that I've found on this through this source of information. Here's my concerns about this information and why I feel like it could potentially be a problem in me moving forward. But before I made any decision left and right, I wanted to hear your perception on, number one, this information, but number two, how you would respond if it was me. That way then, what you're doing is you're actually getting someone's perception who's actually getting the results that you want. You're actually adding their information and their level of frequency, their level of right to the equation. Now you can make your own decision. Does that make sense? Now you can actually make a decision, because there's always two sides to a story. Okay, there's always a negative and there's always a positive. Okay, and I just made a decision that since the age of 26, I'm going to live on the bright side of life. I'm not going to be delusional, but I am going to use common sense, which is why I've actually flown out to meet every single one of my mentors and shook their hands. Because if I'm going to introduce anything to my people, it has to be genuine. It has to be in alignment with my core values, and it has to be something that they can actually prosper from, they can benefit from. Otherwise, I do believe that it's a scam. I'm never going to introduce people to a scam. Okay, why would I? My mum's a policewoman. My dad's a factory man. I'm a factory worker. I was brought up by my mum, her sisters, a childminder. I'm a Christian guy. I'm a husband. I'm a father. Why would I put any of my family's reputation or name on the line, and introduce people to something. Why would I do that? Why would I introduce something to some? Why would I do anything negative? Doesn't make sense. It literally doesn't make sense. Okay. If anyone knows anything about me, for the last 6 years, I've basically gave my entire life to becoming the best version of myself, to then give that person to the world. Actually genuinely become the best version of me, learn the most that I possibly can, and help the people that want to come along, and help the people that maybe don't know or think that they can become successful, help them become successful as best as I possibly can. And if I can't help them, maybe I can introduce them to someone who can. Maybe I can introduce them to a video or a book that's helped me, and they can go on to become even more successful than me. Okay. Because I don't necessarily validate myself from just the results that I have. I validate myself from what I'm learning every day, who I'm becoming every day. Was today better than yesterday? Did I stick to my macros? Did I stick to my plan? You know, am I doing what I want my family to do? Am I just talking a message, or am I being the message? Does that make sense? But today's message is all about understanding that in order for you to make some decisions in life, you are going to have to gather all information and take on board that your frequency is what you frequently see. Not only that, because you might not know what that means, or that, I'm not going to go into that right now on this video, but what I'm going to say, if you buy into someone's opinion, you have to be willing to buy into their results. I don't listen to brokies. Okay, I don't listen to any of my friends that talk, any of my old friends that tried to talk me out of this opportunity that I'm a part of. I didn't listen to any of them. Why? None of them had the results that I wanted. I didn't listen to my mom. I didn't listen to my dad. I didn't listen to my nan, my granddad, my aunties, my uncles. Any of my friends did not listen to them. I only listened to multi-millionaires. Multi-millionaires. These are the only people that I listen to when it comes to making decisions to move forward in my finances. Okay. When it comes to health and fitness, I don't listen to fat people. I don't. Okay. And if you Google, the top personal trainers, and I guarantee you're going to find some reviews on there from fat people, inconsistent people, undisciplined people that couldn't follow the plan, and they got pissed off that they put money into something they could not follow the plan, and they start pointing the finger. That's life. You're going to get that. You're going to get it, guys. Okay. So this is how you decipher information. You get both sides of the story, and then you make a decision. Am I going to listen to this information from these people, this person, and then attract their results, or am I going to listen to people that know what they're doing from experience? Literally from experience, they have the results. These people. Life is very simple. Okay, in school we're told off for copying the smart kids. In life we'll pay for it. I've been Jay Parton. Let's go.
Yeah, walk back too close, you ain't even know.